What is up, nerds? This is Crash here with another TF2 Maps Custom Changelog, this time for CP Glassworks RC6. I kind of skipped over RC5 doing a video changelog for it because I just feel like I didn't do enough drastic changes. There was a lot of little tweaks and little things that I just felt like it wasn't worth taking the time to record something. So we're just jumping right to RC6. I did release an RC6 test version before RC6. It was just sort of experimenting with some of the changes, seeing if I broke anything drastic. But this is going to be combining those changes along with these changes. So this is for RC6 and RC6 test. So the biggest thing that I changed was I removed this barrel and crate jump here in the lower lobby. The biggest reason why is I felt like I relied on crate jumps way too often. I had a few people give me feedback saying I had way too many of them on the map, and I took a step back and I looked and went, wow, I do have a lot of them. And this one was the biggest pain in the butt. It wasn't that easy to do. And it felt like it was a really important route that was really necessary. It was, you know, something everybody wanted to be able to use. So it was just frustrating to use, and I got rid of it. The other reason why I got rid of it was because it opened up this really nasty sightline right here all the way to their front door. I didn't catch this one on my own, and a few people pointed it out to me, and I realized that that was really, really bad. The sniper is basically like 75% covered while they were being able to shoot the front door of the opposing team's spawn. So to replace it, I just extended this room here out a little bit further and made a staircase going straight up to the platform. I feel like this is a lot more fun to use. It's a lot less frustrating, so I didn't see why not. This does sort of dramatically change some of the dynamics of this corner, but I think it's all for the better, so I'm not too worried about it. The next big change that I did is I changed the cover around the basement exit. I felt like it was way too easy to be seen coming out of it, and it didn't provide that much pressure for the defenders because they could see it from every single angle. So with this new change, you're a little bit more defended coming out of here. You can't get spammed down on as easily, and it just improves the angles coming out of here a lot better, I think. And ultimately just made the basement a lot more useful. I feel like that's what I've been trying to do a lot of these previous updates, and I think this one is kind of solidifying it exactly how I'd like it. The next big change that I did to last was I took this upper platform and I just took a big chunk out of it. It got pointed out to me that something like a pyro and a medic could stand right here in the middle and defend all three entrances to the point. And that just felt really bad to me. So I divided it off, and you kind of have to commit to either side now when you're defending. And I feel like this makes it a lot easier to push in, but at the same time gives the defenders the ability to defend. It doesn't take away too much from them. Next, I created this small little pit back here in the final point. This was created because I felt like there wasn't enough cover, and I heard a few people say that there wasn't a good spy decloak spot. So if you're standing down here now, you have this little bit of cover, you've got this small ammo pack, and I feel like it's a little bit more dynamic behind the point. It makes it a little bit more interesting. Next, I took out another one of the stupid crate jumps, and I replaced it with a ramp here on last, because I felt like that was a really important place to be able to get up on, so I wanted to make it quick and easy. And next, probably my favorite change that I've done in a while, is I drastically overhauled the lighting on last again. I made it a lot more dramatic. It might be a little gloomy, but I think it's just going to take a little bit of time. It's starting to grow on me. The more and more I look at it, the more I like it. I kind of want to change the lighting just outside of this area, perhaps a little bit to match, but I'm not sure. We'll see for a future version if I do it. Next, I changed quite a few of the health and ammo packs around the map, notably reducing them pushing into last. There was way too much health for attackers pushing into last, and it just made this stalemate in the lobby area, and it wasn't fun. So I'm sorry if anybody who's been testing with me runs over to somewhere there used to be a health pack and it is no longer there. I promise it's for the better. It's good changes. These are good things. It'll take a little bit to get used to it, but it's good. Next, a few minor changes. I cleaned up a few unintended sightlines, notably this one here. I just put a tire to replace it. Sometimes it's as simple as that to fix a problem. The sniper's only his head was sticking out if you were standing here, and you could see a big chunk of second point, so I got rid of that. I prevented being able to capture from behind this metal panel here on the second point, because that's just lame. You can't see them, you shouldn't be able to capture. I also adjusted the crates on mid to make it a bit harder to jump onto for most classes. A lot of them can still do it. I got proven wrong really fast about this one, but it's harder to do now, so it won't be happening quite as often in matches or in the heat of combat. I also fixed a really nasty sticky bomb exploit in the tunnel to mid that got pointed out to me. This was bad. You couldn't see the stickies, but you could still be affected by them, so that's gone. And besides all that, I fixed a bunch of symmetry issues, I did a bunch of optimization, I adjusted some clipping, of course, I cleaned up a ton of the detailing, changed a bunch of materials used all around the map. I basically just did a big polish pass on the whole thing. This was a pretty big update for me, but the majority of the changes were on last. But if you're looking for the full changelog, looking for screenshots, or a download, head over to my thread on tf2maps.net. A link will be in the description below. And if you haven't seen it yet, head over to the TF2 Maps Workshop page for this map. Be sure to subscribe, do all the fun stuff that is there that you can do. Check it out, give me some support. It's a really cool new feature, and I'm really glad I'm getting to utilize it now. And of course, if you appreciated this video changelog or want to see more videos from any of my other maps, be sure to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the changes. Yell at me if you think they're dumb. I don't care. Just give me some feedback. I love feedback. Bring it on. I'll see you in the next video.